Alright, what's going on YouTube? We're back with another one. Today we're going to be looking at leaks for chapter 260 of JJK. Shout out to me on Twitter. Make sure to go follow him. And everyone, come on, subscribe. We can get to 800, I promise you. To 800 quick. So do that. Sub up. But yeah, let's get into the video. Alright, so the chapter begins with Toto revealing that his missing left arm is replaced with the instrument called a Viper Slap. The narrator explains that Toto has changed Boogie Woogie's activation from a clapping hands to collision of metal piece and wooden box and Viper Slap. Toto can now swap people a total of 50 times in a second, which is absolutely insane. With this new knowledge, Toto and Ichi simultaneously attacks, leaves Sukuna clueless. And also, I just want to bring up something, because I remember when Mahito slapped Toto's hand, he said his curse technique was dead. So I'm kind of wondering how he kind of is able to use it again. I don't know if it's because of the instrument, but I don't know, that just confused me a little bit. Alright, so back to the chapter. Toto imposed a binding vow to limit the number of swap in proportion to the collisions of the Viper Slap. Toto has successfully expanded the curse technique targets, multiple targets, and expanded the effective range of the technique. That's also how Toto was able to get all the other sorcerers out of Sukuna's domain. Sukuna thinks himself, out of all the sorcerers, he's the most self-centered and difficult to sway. He honestly appeared at the time I least wanted him to show up. Alright, back to the fight. Just as Toto is about to land a kick on Sukuna, Sukuna easily dodges it. Toto makes himself know that Sukuna can dodge midair. Yuji then throws a rock towards them and Toto swaps it with Yuji as he lands a strong missile kick into Sukuna. Sukuna grabs a hold of Yuji by his face and tries to thrash him, but Toto keeps on swapping as Yuji continues to punch Sukuna from his blind spots. Toto, Yuji, and Sukuna are now in like a roulette. Sukuna realizes that Toto can change the maximum and minimum values for the number of swaps per single tap. Sukuna thinks it's practically impossible to get used to Boogie Woogie. But soon, Mei's crow appears and Sukuna realizes his mistake that he misread Toto's move. Sukuna thinks they swap with Mei's crow, so quickly tries to turn his body towards the blind spot and lands a kick, but he realizes he got tricked once again. Toto didn't swap their places at all. Yuji then lands a devastated black flash on Sukuna. Toto then says, I concealed an attack with a concealment, with another concealment, and within another concealment. After landing a black flash, Yuji pierces its claw into Sukuna, and continues to brutally tear him apart with his demonic face. Even though Yuji's hand has pierced his chest, Sukuna tries to expand his domain once again, but Sukuna sees a mysterious silhouette. The narrator explains that Sukuna has witnessed him, the strongest ghost Sukuna has killed by his own hands. And you guys already know who it is. It's no other than Gojo Satoru himself. But I just want to talk about something real quick. Is this really Gojo? Like, yes, this is most likely Gojo, but is this him alive? Because it does say it's a ghost. So this could be not him, this is Ghost, like Sukuna's imagining it. And also I want to mention why I kind of think it's not really Gojo, is because why did no one else feel his curse energy? You know how everyone always feels it? How did no one else notice him? Like you can see Yuji and Toto not notice him at all in the panel, but only Sukuna judged this out of the corner of his eye, not even his curse energy. I don't think it's actually him alive. I think it's just like showing Sukuna is dying and seeing like the silhouette of Gojo. Like how if you've read Demon Slayer, how when Doma died, he saw like kind of silhouette of Shinobu that's talking trash to him or something like that, I believe might be happening. So I don't think it's actually him. Also in the panel, you can see him only have one eye, so maybe he is back with a binding vow that took out one of his eyes, which will limit his curse energy, I believe. But I don't know, we'll see next week because there's no break next week. But also, instead of him having one eye, it could be a reference to when he like quote unquote came back to life against Toji. When that pose he hit, like it's a thumbnail most likely, so I think that could also be it, but we'll see. So that is the end of the chapter, and honestly, this chapter was very hype. I really enjoyed reading it. This is one of the chapters that like when I saw like the leaks before, I was excited for it. I was really excited. Anyway, that's the end. I hope you all enjoyed.